Hi guys, it's Leanne and we're back with day 3. So this is going to be a little bit different of a Flossmas video because we're going to do a Flossmas Flosstube video because I haven't done one in 3 weeks. So if you're new, welcome. I hope you enjoy what you see and maybe stick around. And if you are one of my returning viewers, thank you. Thank you so much. All right, before we move into the Flosstube stuff, we are going to talk Flossmas stuff. Where did it go? Right here. So, I just have to show you this shirt that my sister gave me. It says, if my mouth doesn't say it, my face definitely will. I have a very expressive face. I can't hide it. All right. Did I write down how many stitches I did? Let me look real quick because hold please. Okay. I only did 124 stitches last night on my piece that I broke out for the last 2 days, which would help if I hold it right side up, is Mary Noel by Sue Hillis. And I told you my frustration with these stars, and Jenny Long Dog Stitcher hit it on the head. It would make it not fun to stitch, and it does. Like, the 124 stitches last night took me so long, and I kept finding an excuse to do anything other than stitch those stars. So I was like, maybe I can get all the stars done and then I can be done. Nope. Nope. But I'll show you what I did do. This is what I did. So I had to finish this star, and I started this one and started the next one, and I was like, done. Not doing anymore. I think I broke my phone out and started using one of like my coloring app or something. So I still have like 3 more to go. But they're pretty to look at. They're just not fun to stitch, and it's just a buzzkill. So I'm definitely not doing those for a 3rd time. But this is where it's at so far. Like I said in my video yesterday, it's stitched with Threadworks Bleeding Heart, and it's on an 18 count opalescent, but it's like a white opalescent. It's really pretty. And I do know the floss and the thread I got, no, the floss and the fabric I did get at 1, 2, 3 stitch. So I'm not working on this one tonight. I can't. All right. I'll show you what I am working on for at least today and tomorrow. This is a piece that I am stitching along with Vonnie. Actually, it's a stitch along with Vonnie. If you have not checked Vonnie out, she is Thread the Needle. She does primarily full coverage, and she's amazing. So go check Vonnie's channel out if you haven't already. But we started the FC Christmas sale on Instagram. I am horrible with Instagram. I'm great for watching reels and looking at everybody else's stuff, but I'm horrible for posting my own stuff. Like, horrible. I don't even think I've done a Welcome December monthly marker on there yet. Probably should do that. That's going to be a New Year's resolution, to try and get better with my stitching stuff on Instagram, because I'm horrible with it. We're drinking a carbonated flavored water today. Right now, it's almost gone. I woke up with a headache, so. All right, this is my project that I'm doing. It's Filling the Stocking by Donna Gelsinger. I adore Donna Gelsinger's work, if you don't already know this. I'll insert a picture of where it was this morning because I already put 103 stitches in. It's not going to be that much noticeable, but I am planning to work on it later tonight. And this is where I'm at, just filling in some more browns along the top. So this is 1 page. It's going to be 2 pages wide. It's going to be a stocking. So I don't remember what my fabric was. It was just in my stash. I can't speak today. It's an 18 count from Color and Cotton. So, all right, let's talk some Flosstube now. Let me bust out my November stuff. So I ended November with 5,255 stitches. You guys, there was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days in the month that I just plainly just didn't stitch because fill in the blank. I did come down, like I said in a couple videos back, my daughter had been sick. I ended up getting it. So I ended up having a respiratory infection. It was a respiratory infection. So I just slept a lot of those nights. And I just didn't feel like stitching. So that's where a good chunk of it came from. All right, let's talk. So since the last video, I worked on my Shannon Christine ornament. I wanted to talk about some of the stuff because I want to get it back out for this month, but I only did 263 stitches since we last talked. And that is because I finished, what is this doing? I don't know. I finished the one ornament. So I 263 stitches, finished that ornament up. So I have 6 done so far. Someone asked me my plan eventually for these, and I would like to cut them and make ornaments out of them eventually. But I'm not really a finisher, so I don't know. Can I finish things? Could I finish things? Yes, absolutely I could. Do I want to 9 times out of 10? No. I don't. All right, next I started a new full coverage. As I've said, I love Donna Gelsinger. This is from Donna Gelsinger. It's called Mini Sunflower Cottage. I'll insert a picture here. I gotta show you the flosses because this whole floss box just makes me happy. It does. The colors in this piece just make me happy. Let's see if I can do it without. Look at these colors. They're so bright. They're so fun. I know a couple people are stitching on this. I know Laura, the Colorful Stitching Girl, is stitching on this. I want to say I thought Jemima was, but I'm not positive on that one. So I didn't get a lot done, but I got 474 stitches done. I think I only spent 2 days on it. It's very different. I'll show you what I got done so far. That's what I got done. I'm not doing my traditional. I'm kind of working the colors because it's very different. It's kind of blocky. So there's 3 different blues there. You can definitely see the 3 different blues so far. This blue is like all over. So it's fun. It's fun because there's not a lot of color changes. No, there's not more. There's 4 blues. Because if you look really closely, I don't know if it'll pick up, but there's a different color down there. It's fun because you have to concentrate, but it's not as confetti heavy as most of my other pieces. And the colors are just fun, and it's sunflowers. You can't go wrong with sunflowers. I love flowers. Sunflowers are pretty high up there. All right, next I decided to break out my Prairie Life sampler because I hadn't touched it in a while. This is this one. It's by Heartstring Samplery. I grew up with Little House on the Prairie. My daughter and I have read the entire series. We actually started on them again with House in the Big Woods. It's just, they're classics, right? It's a story that you can pretty much ask most girls, especially, I would say, and they've either watched the movies, read the books, or heard about them. So I don't know. It's just something that's really fun to me. So I actually got 1,021 stitches done on this. I did quite a bit. If I didn't insert a picture already, this is where I started with it. Here I am now. I got a lot done. So I finished this line. I did this flower, this flower, this flower, and all the random leaves that are in it. And then I did this tree, finished the roof, and started on the house. I'm not fully done with the house. There's some more colors and windows and stuff that have to go in, but it's so cool. I love it. I'm almost done with page 1 on this, so I love the way it's turning out. So awesome. And I really love this fabric. This was a fabric by Oksana. She sells on, I believe it's eBay, and I know she sells on Facebook on the either Stash Unload or Stash Unloading. I got rid of my Facebook. I think I said that a while ago. It's just wasn't the greatest for my mental health anymore, because I take things too personally, what people say. So I didn't just deactivate it off my phone. I flat out backed my videos, backed my phone, like all my photos up, and I deleted it. It's gone. So I love her fabrics, so I'm gonna have to try and find a different way to get some of her fabrics because they're stunning. So, but I love how it looks like old parchment. But that's Prairie Life Sampler. It was very fun to get that back out and do some stitching on that one. My last piece that I worked on, do I still have it in a hoop? I do. It needs to come out of a hoop so I can give it a break. Give me just a second. I can still show you. It was Cigar Box by Tilted and Crafts, which is gonna look like this when it's done. And I will insert a picture of where I was last time. This piece is looks so sad. It's been in this hoop since I started it. Whoops. Anywho. So total on this piece last month, I did 2,389 stitches on it. 1,224 were since you last saw it, okay? My goal is a page finish on this because I have never had a page finish on it, and I succeeded. We finished the first page. So this is where I'm at now. I'm so excited. So page 1 finished like right about here. So I started I just worked down so I didn't have to move my hoop because I'm lazy. So yeah, it's just different coloring down here, but it's the only piece I'm doing 1/1 on 20 count. All other 20 counts I do 2/1, but because it has like this old world map feel, it kind of goes really well with the fact that it's not as dense of a stitch. So I really like it. It really works with this piece. So yes. But that is my stitching. I finally was able to tell you guys the other pieces that I've worked on. So, all right, if you haven't seen my other pieces, I don't have advent calendars or whatever to open this year. I possibly have an idea for an advent calendar next year, so that may be fun. But I'm kind of just showing my day-to-day and my Flossmas videos, as well as my progress from the night before. So today and tomorrow will be on my filling the stocking. I will be working on that. I do know that tonight we are planning on watching the 1984 Wonder Woman movie. So I will want to concentrate, so I may get break out some crochet and do that, or just watch the movie with my family. I did not buy a lot. All my floss came in for both of my pieces that I talked about in the last one. So that's Sunflower, Mini Sunflower Cottage, and Building Dreams, which is my husband's piece that I'm going to be starting. So that came in. Thanks to you guys from donating on Buy Me a Coffee. And I bought one floss box because I needed it to store. And then I bought a piece of 18 count Aida. It's a 29 by 36. This was like $9. It's a huge piece of Aida for $9. It's the only 18 count that they had, or I probably would have brought more. But my plan is to do, I don't even remember the name of it now. Something Guarded by Juliana Cross Stitch. I don't know. My plan is to do, I don't remember the piece right now, to do this along with my infamous Hank is in the PR 147 because I want it to pop. So my plan is to stitch my silk on this so it really shines through. So I'm excited. But other than that, I've been kind of giving daily updates with my Flossmas videos. There's not much daily to talk about right now. I'm so happy it's the weekend. Even though my daughter tried to wake me up at 6:30, I convinced her to snuggle me and get an extra hour of sleep. We got laundry rolling. I boiled some sweet potatoes. I'm going to make my husband some sweet potato pies. Late. He's been asking for them since Thanksgiving. I made the Thanksgiving pies for my family's Thanksgiving, and I only have 2 pie pans, and I made an apple pie and a pumpkin pie. I need some more pie pans. I cook a lot, so it would just be an investment because I use them all the time. I mean, we not only make pies in them, we make chicken pot pie and, you know, stuff in them too. So, yeah, we rarely eat out, and I can't tell you the last time I ate fast food. So that is it for me. I am going to be spending my day cleaning, doing laundry. I gotta figure out dinner for tonight. I'm not really sure what that's gonna be yet, but it's just gonna be a low-key day at our house. Everyone's home. Husband doesn't have to work. I don't have to work. Of course, there's no school. So, I just wanted to say thank you to everybody for your prayers for everybody in Michigan right now. Just keep praying for them. I'm sure those families truly need it. My husband just told me this morning that the 17-year-old boy who died trying to disarm the gunman was a donor, and they are doing a hero's procession for him today. For those who don't know what a hero's procession is, it's kind of heartbreaking and beautiful all rolled into one. But it's when typically they asked all the fire departments and all the law enforcement officers and everything who had been there to be a part of it today, which is really cool. But it's typically where all the techs and nurses and doctors and any hospital staff line the hallway, and the Gift of Life team will take the person out before they take them to do the donation. So it's beautiful and heartbreaking at the same time. So he is an organ donor, and he will be doing that. I don't know what time today it is, but that will be taking place. They just found out about it this morning. My husband's fire department was invited to be a part of it, so because they were involved. But yeah, definitely prayers are still needed, right? Always. So I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. This is always my PSA, but I think it's needed more now than ever. So remember your mental health is important. To take time for yourself each and every day in whatever form that is. If you are going through something hard, reach out to others. And remember to be a light in the dark world that seems to be happening around us. So I'm going to go ahead and get off. I will see you tomorrow for day 5. For day 5 of Flossmas. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.